Before I start, I just want to talk about my last video. Originally I was going to make a whole separate video on the issue, but I've kind of lost my anger about it. Comments were turned off, and it's fairly obvious why. Just go down to the comments section, click learn more, and you'll probably understand why. I find it a little ridiculous because I was talking about these issues in context with the book, which directly deals with the issues, and it's targeted at middle schoolers. Just to be clear, I fully understand why the rules are in place, but it's still annoying. Anyway, minor spoilers for the Tower of Nero. Just before I made my review about the Tower of Nero public, I realised that everything I said about Disney Plus was wrong. Well, technically I wasn't wrong, because Disney aren't making the Kane Chronicles series, Netflix are, and I'm very happy about it. It's definitely weird how Rick Riordan managed to separate the two properties out like that, even though there are crossovers and it's directly referenced in the series that they're in the same universe. Probably also means we won't see any crossovers on the screen, which is a shame, but overall I'm pretty happy because one studio dominating is not a good thing. And I'm also glad that Rick thinks Kane Chronicles can survive on its own merit. Anyway, in other news, Rick Riordan, or should I say Rick Riordan, is coming home to Ireland! It's weird because I always thought it was Riordan and then I heard everyone say it was Riordan. But anyway, he's coming home to Ireland, and we welcome him with open arms. Ireland! Ireland! Oh, copyright, alright. Anyway, according to the interview he did with RTE, link in the description down below, he's from Cork in Munster, which of course is the province of bards and poets. And in the interview, he says that he did a master's on Celtic mythology at Cork University, and his thesis was on Lugh and the Tuatha Dé Danann. I know I'm a bit late to all this news, but it's hard to keep up, so I've finally succumbed to getting Twitter. Anyway, he says the book will probably be a standalone unless it's received really well. He also hasn't decided if it will be set in modern times or ancient times. Personally, I can't decide, but I think ancient times would be a nice change. But having said that, I think Celtic mythology is probably one of the best mythologies to do in modern times because of that evolution. Watch my video on the Celtic mythology and how it evolves from the great high gods of the Tuatha Dé Danann until you get to this little leprechaun. It'll also be interesting to see how all this evolution affects the gods because they must be pretty messed up in the modern era. Luton is named after Lugh, you know, so I just have this bizarre image of Lugh being devolved into this crazy character who is the god of late flight times and angry passengers. And the main characters of the series finding him at Luton Airport, muttering insanely and dressed in a leprechaun costume. That was a bit of a weird tangent, but it makes me so excited. Rick Riordan is coming home. The other thing he talked about in the interview was standalone books. Apparently he's working on 4 at once, and I would make a bet that one of those is about Nico and Will going down to Tartarus to find Bob. Then if I had to make a guess, I would say the others are probably one on Egyptian, one on Norse, and another on Greek/Roman, with the characters we know so well. And I'm going out on a limb here, but what if each of those books are a lead up to the big mutual problem mentioned in the Tower of Nero? What if each of those books have perfectly normal quests, but allude to something much darker and murkier? It just makes my head spin. But we do have to be aware that the books will slow down because Rick Riordan says he's going into semi-retirement, which, I mean, is fine by me. It's a bit of a shame, but I mean, give the man a break. Anyway, that's all I've got today. If I've somehow missed on some big news, then please tell me in the comments below, or just tell me what you're most looking forward to. For me, it's definitely the Celtic mythology series, but like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.